Yeah, come on down. Hey, it's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. Yo, 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 what up, Doe? It's the What Up Doe Show, y'all. It is a Tuesday morning, and I am live with you. It's your boy, T. Wilson, live on a Tuesday morning. It is time for the What Up Doe Show. I have a big day today, a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff to do. Man, I've got some cool stuff coming up, man. I can't wait for everything to take shape. But in the meantime and in between time, you get your thing and I get mine. So let's go ahead and first and foremost, get on with the birthdays. Everything is full. I got a lot of birthdays today. So happy birthday to a friend of mine I used to work with. We used to sit next to each other. We got really cool. Lakeisha Webster. Also, happy birthday to Carrie Smith, Bridget Gaston, a close friend of mine, businessman, Dr. Robert Shoemake, Brianna Cartman, Arnisha Baker, and last but not least, my niece and long time I haven't seen you, miss you, baby girl, Brittany Burnett. So happy birthday to all of y'all. I know she's waiting for it, so I gotta say it one time. Happy birthday, Britt! I know she was waiting for that. Britt! That's what I always call her. Britt! Anyway, on that note, man, let's go ahead and not waste any more time. Let's get this party started. Britt! All right, and first and foremost, I want to say before I even get started on the stuff that I prepared to talk about, something came up yesterday. And folks, if you're one of the LeBron haters out there, let it go. My God. I ain't never seen nothing like it, man. LeBron hating is out of control. Man, just calm down. Drink a cold glass of water or something, man. Get over the guy, man. So he made a comment saying that something to the effect that since the NBA wouldn't make Jordan the logo, that maybe they should do as they did with Jackie Robinson and retire his jersey across the league and not let anyone wear number 23. And that got taken out of context on the haterade circuit online. That LeBron's made a statement saying that if I can't wear 23, nobody should be able to wear 23. If I don't wear it, nobody should wear it, or something like that. And here they come, out of the woodworks, the haterators. Well, whatever. LeBron is going to wear 23 again, and Jordan said he's cool with it. I think it's a damn shame that Jordan even had to make a comment about LeBron wearing 23. And quite frankly, I'm not a Michael Jordan fan myself anyway, so to hell with both of them. How about that? Jerry Jones was on NFL Network yesterday, and he said that he came this close to drafting Johnny Manziel. He said it took everything in him to do the right thing and bypass doing the big news story because he knows had Johnny Football been drafted by the Cowboys, the world would have exploded with Cowboy Nation, and he would have had the number one selling jersey. That was the big splash. Jerry likes the big splash stuff, but he said he avoided the big splash for the right thing to do for his team, and that was to, as far as winning. We've done enough fluff. It's time to get some substance. So instead, he went for the offensive lineman to protect the quarterback. He's now paying like $50 million to. So smart move on Jerry's part, but man, it would have been fun for Johnny Football to be in Dallas. And Johnny Football himself said the world wasn't ready for Johnny Football to be a Cowboy. The world ain't ready for that. It would have been ridiculous when you think about it. The judge has ruled against Donald Sterling. Judge's ruling prevents Donald Sterling from appealing to keep Clippers franchise. The wife wins it. I'm not sure that's a big deal that his wife gets the team and he doesn't. I don't know. To me, it just seems like, hey, it's his wife. He still owns it, but he can't have it. He can't bring black people to the games himself. So I guess that's how that's going to work out. I'm not a big fan of this story, so from there I'm just going to say, good for him. Of course, being the fact that I'm a native Detroiter is probably the only reason I'm bringing this story up. The only reason this story is making the What Up Doe news. But it's my show, damn it. It is what it is. For the latest news, is that the Detroit Lions are saying we're going to table the Ndamukong Suh negotiations until after the season. Let him show and prove. He wants a big contract. We don't mind giving it to him, but as of late, he hasn't really earned it. He's earned the right to stay on a team to get an extension, but hey, let's see what he does this season. So Tom Lewan said he's still optimistic about a deal can get done after the season, and if Ndamukong Suh wants the big money, he's gonna need to have a big season, and I guess I'm okay with that. I just hope they don't lose him, because they could very well lose him. But whatever. Singer, actor, and street fighter Chris Brown has a new house. He's now renting an 8,000 square foot, 6-bedroom house in Agoura. It's near the Malibu border. Technically part of San Fernando Valley. It's pretty nice pad, pretty sick pad, as a quote unquote. Has a commercial ice cream bar, dance studio, billiard room, as well as a tennis court and a clubhouse. Chris likes to throw big parties, and he had one over the weekend. There's plenty of space to park approximately 75 cars. However, the problem now is that one of his neighbors said flatly, "It can be the devil. I could care less. I don't care if they're having orgies. It could be Saddam Hussein, for all I give a damn. As long as he don't trespass onto my property. Because if he does, I'll shoot him. I will shoot that boy in his hind parts, put buckshot in his ass. That's what I'm gonna say. Step on my grass. Just cross the threshold of my fence line. I swear I'm gonna be standing outside or hanging out by my window or up on top of my house. Somewhere, buddy, you gonna catch a rifle shot. You gonna catch something. You gonna feel the heat. You gonna feel the heat. You go ahead. You try me. You little dancing Cubert, you little dance around jumping bean. You think I care about all your little celebrity? Boy, please, I had money before you was born. I'll put a buckshot in you. Try me. Go ahead. Make my day, little son of a biscuit. Ha! This guy has seen one too many Clint Eastwood movies. Get off my lawn. Stay off my lawn. In Czechoslovakia, Poland, a Polish priest claims that an evil spirit has taken over the body of a teenager that he once exorcised, and that the demon within the girl is sending him nasty text messages. The exorcism obviously didn't take. The priest says, the author of these texts is an evil spirit who has possessed the girl and has possessed her soul. Clearly, this young girl has been possessed and needs further help. Father Rochelle says that it's not uncommon for demons to possess people and use their wireless technology. I had no idea about that. Did you know that? Did you know that demons knew how to use cell phones and wireless technology? I wonder if he's operating her Facebook page and her Twitter account. Hi, I'm the devil. I'm sending messages on Twitter. So, quote unquote, these are some of the messages allegedly that he received. She will not come out of this hell. She's mine. Anyone who prays for her will die. Shut up, preacher. You cannot save yourself. Idiot, you pathetic old preacher. Sounds like one of two things are true. Either this girl or her and her friends are having fun with the preacher, or the preacher has an inappropriate relationship with her, and he's going to use this as an excuse when they later on discover naked pictures of the girl, and he wants to give her further treatment, if you know what I mean. Wink, 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 wink. Yeah. Come here, girl. Let me put this in you to get the evil spirit out of you. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. And Devore, California. Wheelchair-bound physicist Stephen Hawking allegedly frequents a California strip club. Hawking has reportedly been a member of the Freedom Acres Swingers Club in Devore for more than 4 years. The 70-year-old allegedly attends the club with his nurses in tow and then has naked dancers grind on him. An employee said, "He arrives with his entourage of nurses and assistants. Last time I saw him, he was in the back play area." Play, quote-unquote, play area. "He was laying on a bed, fully clothed, with two naked women gyrating all over him. I was one of them. My name is Candy." People who come with Hawking wait nearby and have drinks while he is busy with his ladies. And he'll even take photos with people in the club as long as it's in a neutral area. He doesn't want any of the signs to say Bunny Ranch, Swingers Club. He took a pic with me once. I was naked. I have fake boobs. You want to see them? But Steven is by far the last person I ever expected to see in this club, but I like when he comes. He gives great lap for the dances. My name is Candy. I've got fake boobs. Come see me. In Springfield, Massachusetts, in Springfield, Massachusetts, a couple have filed paperwork in an effort to legally change both of their middle names to Sea Monster. A notice about the potential name change was printed in a local newspaper. Massachusetts law required the couple, who would be known as Melanie Sea Monster Convery and Neil James Sea Monster Coughlin, to print a legal notice about the name change. And they were not too happy when someone noticed. Melanie, whose Twitter handle is @SeaMonsterM, tweeted, "I thought posting our legal name change in the Holyoke Sun might mean no one would read it. Turns out grandmas like reading legal notices." Really? So you thought posting it in the paper would mean no one would read it? That's what it would mean. Okay. Apparently, politely declining an interview about our name change is the same as giving an interview about our name change. Lesson learned from the Sea Monster family. I see monsters. I see monsters. Sea monsters. I'm changing my name legally to Tim What Up Doe Wilson. And I'm going to put it in the newspaper. The Houston Chronicle is going to have an article about me changing my name illegally, not illegally, but illegally changing my name to What Up Doe. I'm going to cut to Tim. My name's just going to be What Up Doe Wilson. What up, Doe Wilson? What up, Doe? What up? What up, Doe Wilson? Oh, too funny. In New York, the Times Square Spider-Man was arrested over the weekend after he allegedly started a fight with a police officer who told him to stop asking tourists for bigger tips. Junior Bishop was arrested and charged with assault, resisting arrest, criminal mischief, and disorderly conduct after the incident. Bishop is accused of punching a rookie police officer after the cop told the 25-year-old to stop attempting to extort tourists for $5, $10, or $20 tips. Mind your own freaking business. I'm Spider-Man, Bishop reportedly told the New York Police Department. Don't you know you can't be Spider-Man? A witness said,
from what I saw, it was Spider-Man's fault. He grabbed the cop and then I saw him swing and hit him in the face. The cop had to go to the hospital. Nobody expected that.
Damn, Spider-Man whooped the cop's ass. I guess he really is Spider-Man. Police are cracking down on costume characters in Times Square after a number of recent incidents. Why? The retards. Let them have their way, man. Come on. You got 20 and 25-year-old kids dressing up like superheroes. Let them be, man. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Louis Salinas, a.k.a. Captain America, was one of the characters who got collared at the scene. Characters Captain America, Jessie the Cowgirl from Toy Story, and at least one other Spider-Man were also arrested for various charges at the scene. Dun, 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 dun. I didn't do anything, Captain America told us. I was standing by Spider-Man who punched a cop and then 4 cops came over and arrested me. Dun, 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 dun. I didn't struggle. I'm 20. I let them arrest me. I'm Captain America. Dun, 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 dun. He has his own theme music. Dun, 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 dun. He didn't really have music. He just says that while he's talking. Dun, 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 dun. Because I'm Captain America. In Phoenix, an ex-WWE champion chased down a suspected crook after he arrived home with wife and found 2 men leaving the house with their belongings. When the alleged thieves saw Daniel Bryan coming, they dropped their loot and took off. I can imagine. Bryan, who is married to former WWE star Brie Bella, was able to subdue one of the alleged burglars, Cesar Sosa, with a rear naked chokehold until police arrived on the scene. Can you imagine? They're leaving the house with these people's belongings and 2 ex-WWE fighters come walking up. Can you imagine the size of these guys? And they turned around like, oh, snap, look who's coming. We broke in the wrong house. Run for your lives. Run for your lives. They caught him, got tracked down, choked out, tapped out. One of the suspects actually got away. But Sosa was booked on suspicion of burglary charge while he was being processed. It was discovered that he also had a felony warrant out for his arrest in connection with kidnapping and burglary. But today he chose the wrong house because a giant came home and chased him down and choked him out, tapped him out, waited for the cops. In Darwin, Australia, Australian authorities believe that at least 4 inmates escaped from a prison in Darwin and then returned to the facility after getting drunk. The inmates escaped from a work release center at the Berrima jail and then came back after a few hours. It would appear that a couple of prisoners, mate, have jumped the fence, but returned, mate. The prisoners allegedly hopped the center's fence and then met up with partners on the outside. Guards discovered 5 drunken prisoners fighting over a phone and figured out what happened. It's possible that this is not the first time the prisoners have escaped and returned. 5 cell phones, 2 empty bottles of booze, and a small quantity of a substance believed to be marijuana was discovered during a search of the center. Isn't that interesting? The inmates are being held in a maximum security section of the prison, and authorities are continuing to investigate what exactly happened. I find it offensive that in the topics section of this story, they have marijuana. They're leaving to get drunk. You find a little bit of weed, and all of a sudden, weed's the story. My God, weed can't get a break. And it is now time for your Netflix movie review. I liked how I did it yesterday, so I'm going to do it again real fast. A movie called Empire State. The Rock is in it. He's a wannabe cop working for an armored car company. Tells a friend about the firm's lack of security. He gets drawn into a scheme to pull an inside job. He goes for it, and it was okay. All right, I'll give it a 3. It is okay. It's well done for the most part, although featured on the cover art, Dwayne Johnson is a very secondary character in this film. And it was okay. I gave it a 3, a soft 3 out of 5. It's worth watching. It's kind of fun, interesting. I think I did this film before, but whatever. It was okay. You can check it out. The movie is called Empire State. You can stream it on Netflix, and that's my Netflix movie review. I'm watching a very good documentary right now, though. I don't want to bring it up because I didn't get to see the whole thing yet, but it's called The Central Park 5. It looks like it's really good so far, and I can't wait to see the rest of it, and maybe we'll talk about that one tomorrow, okay? And that's your Netflix movie review. On that note, folks, I'm going to call it a day and get the heck out of here. We've ran long enough. Thanks for joining me. That is my show. Big up to my boy Latone Hart. He is the host of a show called The 730 Show. You can hear it live here on Spreaker as well as Stitcher.com and iTunes. Also, I want to give a big up to my boy Miles Perkins. He has a book called Sex Education, The Erotic Secrets of a School Teacher. It is available on Amazon.com. Big up to my boy Ife Best. He hopes, Ife, not Best with a T, Ife Best. B-E-S with no T. He hosts a show on YouTube called BNN. That stands for Broke Nikka News. And it is very fun, very informative, funny yet informative, and in your face, ruthless. Also, I want to give up a shout to my brother Mike Wilson out in New Orleans, Louisiana. He has a company called All Clear Landscaping. Does a great job. Give him a shout, or give me a shout and I'll shout to him on your behalf if you are in need of the service and you're in the New Orleans area. Okay. On that note, peace out, press your crease out, keep the police out while I bust his knees out, and I'm out of here like last year. Hey.